Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Natalie Mukundane for those that are not subscribed. So I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit of the Ugandan experience, and as I speak, I'm here at BUGOLOBI Market. It's my all-time favorite for getting local food. It is not very fancy, but the food here is very delicious. As I speak, I've ordered for what they call ground nuts with dried meat, plus matoke, which is mashed bananas, plus sweet potatoes and rice. And the cost of a plate just goes for 5,000 Ugandan shillings, which is about how much? I'm not so sure, but I will do the conversions and share the price. Why I love BUGOLOBI Market is that there's such a variety of foods. The different ladies, and the food is very well prepared, locally made, and stewed to perfection. I'm just going to share with you how the food looks like. So over here is what we call matoke. These are smashed or mashed bananas. They're really soft and tasty. Of course, this is rice, this is greens, and this is a sweet potato. Then over here is a delicacy. In Uganda, it's called enyama mubinyewa. This is basically dried meat with ground nuts too. They ground the ground nuts, then they make a paste or stew out of it. So the combination of these two is extremely tasty, and I cannot wait to dig in. Usually the best combination is if you mix the banana bit with a bit of the stew and then you eat. You can see it really looks delicious, and trust you me, if you come to Uganda, this is an experience you really need to have. It's really tasty, fresh and organic. That is the beauty about Uganda. I've been to a couple of East African countries, and the food here is just the best in terms of preparation, quantity, affordability, and taste. There's just something about the fresh taste of the food, especially the bananas, and of course the variety of options in terms of stews and foods available. So let me finish my meal. I will make sure I enjoy for the both of us. So basically how it works, you are charged for one sauce, but you can have any type of food of your choice. If you want ugali, sweet potatoes, Irish, matoke, plantain, you choose the food that you want, but with one sauce. If you want, they can also mix for you the sauces, but that will come at an extra charge. On this particular day, I had gone to a different stall, and they managed to add for me some salads, and the roasted piece of chicken was extra. So I am just done with my meal, but I couldn't even finish it because the food is just so much. When you're used to the Nairobi portions and then you serve food over here, it's just overwhelming. Now the cost of such a plate of food is 5,000, which is about 150 Kenyan shillings and about less than $2. And then you are served whatever quantity of food that you want, and then you can have one sauce. If you choose, you can even choose to mix the type of sauce that you want, because Ugandans are all about mixing their food and getting the most out of nourishment. So I'm going to pay for the food, and then I will just give you a quick brief tour of the market so that you can just see the kind of environment that it is in. If you come to BUGOLOBI Market, eat at a stall. Amina. Buza Amina uje mwagireko. Alright, so I'm just done eating, and as you can see behind me, there are so many stalls of food you can choose to eat from. Basically, when you walk into the market, different people will call you asking you to support them. So it's up to you to choose whichever stall you feel is convenient. As you can see, there's so many varieties. There's a chapati man over here. This is where they make the famous Ugandan Rolex. It's basically a mixture of chapatis and eggs, and if you want, they can put for you raw tomatoes. If you want, they can cut the tomatoes inside the egg. It's basically up to you to choose, and that is one thing you should not come to Uganda without tasting. It's called a Rolex. You can get it at any person who has a street food stand. So it's really a big market. It has a combination of food and different shops. They sell different things from food to juices, to samosas, to chicken, to chaps. Like basically anything you could ever want in terms of food is over here. Fruits, butchery. Well, I can say the state of the organization leaves a lot to be desired, but I can assure you, in terms of food, they really keep maximum hygiene, and it does not deter at all the quality of the taste of the food. So as you can see behind there, there's some shops. So if you want to do your hair, and at the same time you want to eat, at the same time you want to do home shopping, BUGOLOBI Market is the place for you to be. I had the privilege of growing up in this market, so I more or less know it's in and out. We used to come here to get snacks before we head home right after school. As you can see, it's election season, so there are posters all over the place. I'm just going to go around the market so you can just get a... See, that's a corridor where you can go if you want to get some fruits. Yes. So if you are in here and you don't speak the language, Ugandans speak English, so you can just tell them what you want, be it bananas, be it fruits. If you also want to buy hair products, behind me there's a shop that sells wholesale hair products, or I think it's a salon, I have no idea. Over here they're selling really nice clothes. The prices are really, not bad at all. You see, that's a very cute dress. That's like official wear. And I could approximate, maybe it's about 1,000 Kenyan shillings, which is about $10 to 1,500. And the market goes all the way down. It has an upstairs and a downstairs, so you have so much variety in case you want to eat food, in case you want to buy meat, in case you want to buy fruits. There's just so many options available at a really good price. If you're hearing music, that's music for you as well. So as you enjoy a good plate of food, they also give you good music to go along with it. I'm passing by the chicken stall. They also sell chicken here. So like I told you, it's a mixture of so many things. I'm just gonna pass through the food stalls. Sorry. You can see so many food options behind me. It's what we call matoke. Those of you who know Uganda, it's very well known for the matoke, and it's a very delicious delicacy. And that's about it. That is the tour of BUGOLOBI Market. There's a bit of a space for parking your car over here, in case you come in with a vehicle, so you are not inconvenienced. So the music is coming from over there, and it will go straight to lead to what we call BUGOLOBI Flat, and you can just go ahead. So I could not leave this video without showing you a bit of what outside the market looks like. Outside the market they sell all sorts of barbecued foods, from chicken to sausages to roasted bananas in their jackets or peels. And trust you me, if anyone has ever tasted this street food, they can attest to its quality in terms of taste. You will make the same chicken at home, but somehow it will not taste the same. That is something anyone who visits Uganda has to experience. I know for a fact that Kenyans, for example, are not huge fans of street food, but in Uganda, the street food culture is quite really strong, and this is how most young people or most youth survive. So if you see a young person on the streets selling their food, do please support them. You will not regret the experience. I managed to grab myself a piece of chicken as dessert, and I did not regret that. This young man is particularly frying chicken, sausages, and roast bananas, and they go for a price of 5,000 Ugandan shillings for a piece of chicken, which is roughly 150 Kenyan shillings and less than $2. So you can choose to have them with some salad that I can make right there for you, or you can choose to have your delicacies with kachumbari. There's so many options available, so you can just cross and walk along the market and choose the stall of your preference. So that is the tour of Bugolobi Market for you. Hope you enjoyed the experience. For sure I did. I had a very tasty meal and I don't regret. So let's meet in my next video. Bye.